Welcome to day 2 of Making Work Rayquaza, where we get to show off the awesomeness of Mega Rayquaza and how it kicks butt. Yeah, anyways, I just want to make a cool intro. We're going to jump right into a battle today. Yesterday had 3 fun games. 2 of them went really fast, so I had to go in a third one. The team is doing really good. Rayquaza is pretty scary. Adamant Life Orb is just a beast. First opponent of the day has a team of Weavile, Mewtwo, Whimsicott, Greninja, Salamence, and Ho-Oh. So, 3 kind of frail Pokemon, the Weavile, Whimsicott, and Greninja. While Salamence is sort of bulky, and same with Ho-Oh, and Mewtwo. I think Kyogre is going to do really good here. I could go for Kyogre. What do I want to do here? There's like Kyogre, Volcarona. I could do. I'm just worried about the Ferrothorn here and the Weavile is my biggest worry. I guess I could go for like maybe Clefairy. Clefairy, yeah, I think Clefairy Kyogre would be a good lead here. Then we're going to have Ferrothorn in the back, and then, of course, we're going to bring Rayquaza. So I want to bring Clefairy as a speed control, and I kind of doubt they're going to go for a fake out on it. So as long as I can get, like, Icy Wind off, I think I'm in a good spot here. Kinda don't want to switch Kyogre now though. But Kyogre is a very important Pokemon for winning this game, so I kind of need to save it. So I could go for Icy Wind, and then the problem is if I do Icy Wind and switch in Ferrothorn, I'm going to possibly regret it, because then they're not as fast, so Ferrothorn's Gyro Ball won't do as much damage. But later in the game it may be good, but they might switch, so that's also a drawback of that move. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Icy Wind and switch Kyogre into Ferrothorn. Okay, they Mega Evolve. They go for the Fate on Ferrothorn, so if I went for Water Spout, I would have been in a really good spot, so darn, opportunity missed, but Icy Wind doing a decent amount of damage. Alright, so now I can do, let's see. If the Weavile has Fake, I wonder if it has Fake out. You don't see too many Weaviles running around. I could go for the Moonblast on Weavile and then the Gyro Ball. No. Probably want to go for the Moonblast on Salamence. You know what? I'm gonna just keep doing Icy Wind. And what will they do here? I'm gonna go for a Gyro Ball on the Weavile. So they do knock off on Clefairy. Okay, that doesn't do too much damage. Then they get Hyper Voice off. It knocks out my Clefairy, but I'm actually okay with that. I get rid of Weavile. Now, I'm pretty sure Kyogre can come in here and sweep. Hyper Voice won't be doing too much damage to the Kyogre because Kyogre already has high special defense, so that's the upside. Kind of thinking I want to switch Kyogre to Modest, just to get more damage off. The speed's not really doing too much. As they take their time to decide. Ferrothorn's been working really well on this team to deal with anything Kyogre and Salamence don't want to deal with. Alright! Perfect for me! I'm gonna go for a Water Spout. And Gyro Ball those Salamence. So they switch. Good. Water Spout comes off. Almost knocks out Ho-Oh. But not quite. They get Sacred Fire off. It misses Ferrothorn. I would have been fine with knocking it out. That would have been actually really good for me. And they just forfeit. So, as you guys can see, it only took 3 turns to win this game. VGC 2016 is a pretty fast-paced meta. Alright, so we had a second game. We were in a start. So our opponent didn't choose any Pokemon for the, 2 minutes they had to choose Pokemon, so I guess we got a win off of that. Sadly. Anyways, we're just gonna try and get another battle for our second battle of the day. Okay, this team is a little more interesting. Okay, they have a team of Groudon, Rayquaza, Crobat, Smeargle, Ferrothorn, and Cresselia. So looks like Cresselia could bring that Trick Room option. Crobat brings the Tailwind. Smeargle brings the Dark Void. One problem with Smeargle Dark Void is that pairing it with the Crobat. Well, so a lot of people are running a Choice Scarf Smeargle, and if you pair with a Crobat, you can do Quick Guard, then Dark Void, which is really annoying. And since Smeargle's Choice Scarf, there's no, it just usually hits both Pokemon and gets it off first, and yeah. Okay, so I think Rayquaza Kyogre is kind of a good lead here. Maybe. I mean, Kyogre outspeeds the Smeargle, so I mean, if it is Choice Scarf, I will actually outspeed it, which is good. Yeah. So I'm going to bring in the Rayquaza, Kyogre. I want the Volcarona just in case I run into the Ferrothorn, and the Cresselia, and then... wow, I really need another way to counter that Groudon. Oh well, we'll just have play around, and I'm going to bring... Ferrothorn! Like always! Okay, they sent out Smeargle, Cresselia. Okay. I'm not sure what to do here. So I'm gonna Mega Evolve. I don't know what that Cresselia is gonna do. I kinda feel like Smeargle might protect, and then they set up a Trick Room, which will be really bad, so I'm just gonna go for the Dragon Ascent, Water Spout. And hopefully that knocks. Hopefully that puts us in a good position. I mean, they could not protect, go for the Dark Void, hit both Pokemon. Draw it back for me, but I think we can pull through. Okay, they actually go for the Fake Out. Okay. So Cresselia gets hit by Dragon Ascent and loses most of its HP, and then it gets Ice Beam off. Rayquaza survives! Wow. Okay, so I guess they're not running Trick Room because they didn't set up Trick Room. And wow, the Rayquaza survived an Ice Beam. I mean, it's from a Cresselia, so it doesn't have the high special attack, but still. I mean, its defense and special defense are lowered, so that's kind of crazy. Okay, so I did not get Water Spout off. I wonder if they're gonna switch the Groudon in now, which would be bad for me. Guess I'm gonna go for the... I don't want to lose Rayquaza yet. I think I want to protect here. And... actually, I think switching in Ferrothorn would be better than just go for the Water Spout. So I switch out, Sun and Ferrothorn. They switch out, Sun and Groudon. I don't get Water Spout off. They get Dark Void. It misses my Ferrothorn. Well, that's fortunate. And then Smeargle gets a special Speed Rose. So Smeargle has a speed increase now, which is kind of scary. So I'm going to protect Ferrothorn here and send in Volcarona. So they go for Dark Void again. It hits my Volcarona. Blarg. The Smeargle's annoying. So having a Smeargle counter is very important, and we're starting to see how important it is here. So I'm just gonna switch Kyogre in and let's see. I'm gonna go for a Tailwind and have a 1-turn Wake Up. Okay, they keep going for Dark Void. Volcarona gets hit by Dragon Claw. What is that? Groudon running. Dragon Claw, Precipitous Blades, and Fire Punch? I'm gonna go for a Water Spout. Tailwind. Okay, they set up Spiky Shield. I'm still asleep. Still asleep. They go for an Earthquake. I guess I should have gone for Origin Pulse, so next turn I could have switched in, and yeah. Okay, now I get rid of the weather effect. Oh boy. I'm gonna go for the... I can actually go for Origin Pulse here. I'm gonna go for the Origin Pulse. And Extreme Speed, that's Smeargle. Okay, they switch out. I go for Extreme Speed. Doesn't knock Smeargle out. Kyogre wakes up. Origin Pulse hit. 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 Knocks out the Smeargle. Okay, so kind of a weather war here now. I should have gone for like Ice Beam. Gonna go for Origin Pulse, switch in Ferrothorn. I'm not in a very good position here. I need to... I mean, I could go for... Yeah, there's... I could go for Origin... I mean, I could switch in Ferret... I need to switch to Rayquaza, that's the problem here, and I only have 3 Pokemon, which makes it kind of hard. And the Groudon... I guess I can go for Origin Pulse, switch in Ferrothorn, hope they go for a Dragon Claw on my Ferrothorn. Origin Pulse does nothing, obviously. They go for a Dragon Claw. Groudon takes damage. Cresselia also goes for Ice Beam. So, if I can get the weather set back up here, I'm good. Okay. So I get the sun taken away. Origin Pulse goes off, misses Cresselia, but takes out Groudon, which is what I wanted. Kyogre gets hit by Ice Beam. I'm not sure why you want to do that. I mean, I guess Cresselia is not running Psychic. Oh, good lord. Okay. I can do this. Going to switch Kyogre into Ferrothorn and go for the Extreme Speed on Cresselia. And hopefully Cresselia does not have Protect. Okay. Get Ferrothorn sent out. Get the Extreme Speed. Knocks out Cresselia. Rayquaza goes down to a little bit of HP. Rayquaza does Extreme Speed on Ferrothorn, and it takes Rocky. It gets the whatever its ability is that reduces the HP. Anyways, my opponent forfeits, and yeah, I pretty much had that game. So either they could go for attack on Ferrothorn and knock it out. Rayquaza hits it with Dragon Ascent, knocks that out, or Ferrothorn does Gyro Ball and knocks out Rayquaza. Phew, that was a really good game. And really close. So maneuvering your Pokemon carefully is really important in this meta. We actually went to 10 turns. That's like the longest game I've ever had in VGC 2016 so far. So being able to maneuver appropriately and anticipating what your opponent will attack, like I did in here when I switched my Rayquaza back for Ferrothorn, assuming they were going to go for Dragon Claw, was key to helping me win the game. Because, I mean, once I got the weather back set back up and got Origin Pulse off and knocked out the Pokemon, that was pretty much just game for me. So, yeah. Anyways, 2 cool games. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3 of making work Rayquaza. Also, leave a comment below on what you think about the team and any improvements you think I could make, as I want to make this team the best I can to show you guys how to use Rayquaza appropriately. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow, like I said, and yeah.